Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo, you're a Samurai Man, and today we have the Transformers Combiner Wars Legends Class Bombshell. He's finally showing up in stores. I was a little worried I wasn't going to get him, but I found him. And he looks great. This looks fantastic. I love the paint on all of this guy. He's got quite a good amount of paint actually. He's got a very nice Decepticon logo right there at the top. Very big and prominent like that. He's got these gold around it with some silver there just to break it all up. Got the same gold on the sides. I don't know if these are supposed to be the eyeballs. I kind of imagine these as being the eyeballs for his robot or insect mode. Not really sure if that's the case, but I like it. Black and red, very nicely done against the purple because it's all very dark. All the colors are very dark. I don't know if you can really tell off my camera, but there's a very dark purple, black, and then dark red. So it all comes together very well. Breaks it up. This red will break it up very nicely. Got these nice little blasters on the back. I never understood why he had these blasters on his knees. These will be the knees in robot mode, but he has them. I'm not going to fight it. He's got them. What am I going to do? And then you come around the front, you can see more of that red here at the back. I do, again, like how the red breaks it up very nicely, so that's good. As far as articulation goes, for his bug mode, you can bend his horn if you want. You can make it face all the way up, or angle it forward, or however you want to do it. He is a rhinoceros beagle. He is a rhinoceros beetle. And that's what his bug mode is. And we'll go and show him off with a couple of other Insecticons, because why the heck not? So just to show off, here is the G1 Insecticon Bombshell. Just because I have it, I don't think I've ever been able to do this before, just because I've never had really too many G1 figures before. But now with these beautiful Platinum Editions coming down the pipelines, my collection is growing. Plus there's plenty of other reissues I could still get, but when I get the chance, I'll have my day yet. But you can see there was some liberties taken, but still they incorporated a lot of the same elements from the G1 toy into this, just updated it. Horn is basically the same, this one's just done up in chrome, but they still got the same color going on. We got this red bar here, the sticker on the G1 toy, we've got the red here on the side. They followed up that nicely. They didn't really do the back the same, the backs are very different, but it's okay, I can totally live with it. They both look great in their own unique way, so that's cool. Again, they didn't do that yellow here that they did here, but again, I'm okay with that. They did follow the same way with here. You can see they got the same, they got a red sticker here, then we got the red here. Follow that up very well. Yellow on the sides. Even the way they did the transformation kept it the same, where the arms are at the bottom with the beetle legs. That fits in well with the same design here. So I do like that. I'm totally on board with all of that. So very nice. I think this is a little bit of molding here at the side. I think that's supposed to be what this is. Could totally be wrong. I'm not too sure. But either way, I think they did a great job on making the new Combiner Wars one fit in with the G1 version very well. And again, we got that yellow and the Decepticon logo, gold Decepticon logo. All works for me very well. So just because I can, here we have Shrapnel paired off with his G1 counterpart. And here he is next to the Combiner Wars Bombshell. And I love how they look, aesthetically pleasing. They are very well paired together. The yellows don't match quite up as much, but that's okay. It's two separate figures. The purple's a little different, but again, that's fine. Aesthetically, detail-wise, they look great. Molding, it's very reminiscent of each other. They look great. So hopefully we'll get a kickback. I'm really hoping we get a kickback just because I'd love to have a complete updated Insecticon little army we got going on. So far, we have not been able to do that. Unfortunately, when we had the Fall of Cybertron kickback, they did not follow up with a Bombshell or Shrapnel. But, who knows? Planet X, they were doing the Dinobots. We're about to finish our Dinobots. We just have 2 more, because I think they're doing their own Grimlock. So, once we get the new Slug and the new Grimlock, hey, maybe they'll make us some Insecticons. Why not? I mean, when we finally finish with the Dinobots, and they've been selling well, as far as I can tell, I think they're all sold out for every Dinobot they've made. So let's do Insecticons. Hey, Planet X, we got you a job. Well, there you go. You can see here, Shrapnel follows pretty well with his G1 counterpart. Not as much as Bombshell by the look of things. I think Bombshell looks a little bit more like his G1 counterpart, but you can definitely see where they took Shrapnel and kind of fit him in with his G1 self. He's still got the yellow with the Autobot logo at the front. Still got these yellow vents here. If you look at the back here, it's kind of hard to see, but he's got them as well. So you could, they still kept some of it the same. The transformation's pretty much, similar in all the same aspects, but I'm just saying, like, color-wise, it is a little different as far as, trying to match the stickers and all that with paint. But either way, I think they look all great together, and I'm excited for this line to continue. So to transform them, we'll go ahead and start with the head. Why not? Flip this part down, flip the horn up, and then we'll rotate these feet down, just fold them out. Rotate this whole, like, midsection, I guess, with the torso. Bring that in with the waist. Split the feet. Very well tabbed together. You can hear that click. They're very well tabbed together. fold in the insect's feet. Get these hands out of the way. And just fold them in just to make them kind of disappear. Rotate out the shoulders, the arms. And then what you can do is the insect legs are actually their own segment, which I really like. And you can rotate them around, again, just to hide them away. I really do like that, how they made them their own segment on the arm. And then we're done. He's good to go. Very nice. So Bombshell looks fantastic as far as proportions go. I think his arms, torso, waist, and legs all look really great. He looks pretty chunky, even for a little bot. So I think that looks awesome. I love how the hands are molded in, but they've got those cannons at the bottom. I'm okay with that. I don't mind that. I think that looks cool, and that works for me. I really do love how he's got a very wide chest. It looks great. Again, that muscle feel to it. And he's got those knee cannons. Don't know why he's got knee cannons, but hey, why the heck not? And that purple and red and black all translate very well into his leg mode. I think that looks nice all around. So no complaints here. Very nicely done. Let's go and bring in his little counterpart just to see what's. So we have our G1 Bombshell with our current Combined Wars Bombshell. And again, a lot of similarities are here in place. He's got the tall shoulders there with the vents, everything going alongside. Very well done. He's got the feet looking pretty much the same with the big feet at the front there. And then he's got his cannon sides. He's got his cannons on the forearms as well. So I like how they kept that the same. He's got his little cannons. He's got his big cannons. I like how that's a little nod. You know, they made sure to keep that in place. And then the feet at the side of the arms, they kept that the same. So a lot of cues that are all similar. And then same with the head sculpts and then the horns and everything. All very reminiscent of each other. So cool. Even got these two little, I guess, dots. I don't really know what you call these little circle things. They got those on his thighs as well. So bam, they really did a good job on this. Came about really well. Let's see, even the back. Wow, look at that. Even the back is the same. If you look, he's got that little circle thing. He's got that little circle thing. He's got some little square bits going here, rectangular bits that's going on the side. So wow, they really did not hold back. They did their research in the G1 toys, and they did a good job of it. I like it. I'm okay with this 100%. So there we go. Here we have Shrapnel and Bombshell paired up with each other. Got our little Quagga and Kabuto beetle. Nicely done. So it's always nice in any anime or, you know, Super Sentai or stuff like that. There's always a Quagga or a Kabuto. If there's a beetle, there's a bug, it's always going to be a Quagga or a Kabuto. That's it. Plenty of other beetles out there, but those are the two prominent in any Japanese or anime out there. Stuff like that. So nice to see them in Transformers as well. Very cool. Very nicely done. Again, aesthetically, they look great. Bombshell is actually a little bit bigger than Shrapnel. Not a big deal, but just something to point out. But aesthetically, they look great together. And again, Kickback, where are you? So just taking a closer look at his head sculpt. Very nicely done. I like the red eyes they did there. Peers at you very well. I like how they have kind of like that knight helmet going on. Look with the mouth plate. That was always classic Bombshell on him. So that totally works for me. Big old Decepticon logo there, front and center. So you know where he stands. But very nice. He's a very conniving little buddy. So, yeah. The Insecticons don't want to mess with. They're very conniving. And there's just so much nice little panel detailing going around. It's just, can't get enough of it. Very nice. So, for the articulation, you think his head is stationary. It might rotate, but how are you going to get your hands in there to do it? Just because you got all this going on. So, not even going to try it, but pretty sure that's just stationary. He does have a ball joint at the shoulders. Very universal. Rotation ball joint there as well. Waist rotates. Part transformation, but it does. Waist/abdomen. That rotates. Ball jointed at the hips. And then there's a mushroom peg at the thighs. So they actually do swivel. And a bend at the knee. You actually don't usually see a thigh swivel for the Legends class. So that's nice. But then there's a bend at the knee. If you want to move the insect legs out of the way, you can just to give them more. But for now, if you have the insect legs completely in the way, that's as far as you're going to get them. But still, not bad nonetheless. Nothing at the wrist. A little surprised just because it looks like there is a cut at the wrist. So I'm surprised that there is nothing there. But, yeah, I don't feel like I need anything there. So nice. And you can actually bring the shoulders back, just part transformation. But you can do it. You can certainly do it. So transform a little Bombshell back, start the head. Fold this bit forward. And I'm going to fold out the... I usually keep it at one notch, the horn. Just because. Fold in the hands. Rotate out the bug legs. Do that again on both sides. Again, I did not realize they were, what's the word I'm looking for, separated. So that's nice. Peg in, or tab in the arms. You can see it at, like, right below the elbow. There are two little tabs that you want to just tab in for the arms. That'll keep them nice and secure. There you go, just line everything up. Rotate this whole midsection. fold out the bug legs here. These are also independent of each other. I did not know that at first either, but both of these legs are independent. You can have them however you want them. So that's another thing to point out. They're just really stiff, so they will move together, but you don't have to. Then bring forward the legs, just fold them up. Just tab them in into the back of that hollowness. There you go, tab in the back of the bug body. And there we go! We have our Bombshell back into bug mode. So we have Bombshell back in his bug mode, and he looks great. I'm liking my Decepticon team forming together. It's coming about very nicely. We've got the Stunticons. We've got the Insecticons. So far, we still need one more, as I've been saying, but he's there. And then I'm trying to think, what other Decepticons we have coming out? Now that I think about it, as far as Combiner Wars goes, we've got Stunticons announced officially, obviously, because they're out. Bruticus, oh, and Constructicons, what am I saying? Just Constructicons also. Bruticus is rumored just based off of Hotspot and, who was it, Hook. He is being rumored, so we'll see how that goes, but possibly. But again, I really like sub-factions. I'm a big fan of sub-factions, so the more I get them, the happier I am. I cannot get enough of the different sub-factions that we have within this Transformers universe, so keep bringing them, I'll keep buying them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube, as well as follow me on Tumblr and Twitter and Vacation, and Instagram at Mechas of Ironheart. Find out my pictures, recent purchases, what's coming out, anything you want, all that good stuff and more, little sets I make and scenes. So stay tuned, and until next time!